And would the children come forward? Is that you, Riley? Come on up, we'll have a story. I'm so glad you're here this morning. I wouldn't have to read this story all by myself. So I'm using the Sparks Story Bible that Pastor Sarah used to read from because we're going to read a really fun story today, and I wanted to share it with you. This is about Jonah. What do you know about Jonah? Anything? Well, I think some of this will sound familiar. One day when Jonah was just minding his own business, God spoke to him. God said, "Jonah, I want you to go to Nineveh and tell the people that I know they aren't living the way I want them to. I want them to change their ways." Well, Jonah may have started out with the right idea, but once he started walking, Jonah began thinking about what a long walk it was to Nineveh. Jonah thought, I really don't want to go to Nineveh. I'll go the other way, and God will never know. So Jonah walked and walked away from Nineveh, and when Jonah got to the sea, he paid to get onto a boat to take him even farther away. Jonah yawned. All that walking made me tired. I'm going to take a nap. Jonah curled up on a pile of rope and fell asleep, but God saw Jonah. Whoosh! God sent a strong wind that tossed the ship to and fro. The sailors were so afraid that they started throwing things overboard to make the boat lighter and save themselves. The sailors worried, what's going on? They woke Jonah up. Jonah said, well, God is mad at me for not listening, so throw me overboard. What do you think of that? And they did. And suddenly, the sea was calm again. Look out, Jonah, here comes a big, what? Fish? Here comes a big fish. Gulp, gulp, gulp. And you can see Jonah inside the big fish. The fish swallowed Jonah, and Jonah sat inside the dark, smelly fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah prayed, help me, God, I'm sorry. Finally, the fish spit Jonah out on the beach. Trudge, trudge, trudge. Jonah went to Nineveh. He told the people what God had said, and they believed him, and they changed the way they were living. God was happy that the people of Nineveh were now living as God wanted. What do you think God thought about Jonah? Do you think God was happy with Jonah in the end? Yeah, he finally did what he was supposed to, but the part of this that really struck me was when he said, I'm going to go the other way because God will never know. He found out that's not right, didn't he? God always knows. God always knows what we're doing, whether we're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. And if we're doing the wrong thing, this story tells us God forgives us and lets us try again. That's good to know, isn't it? Yeah. So let's have a prayer. Dear God, thank you so much that you are with us everywhere we go, that there's nowhere we can go that you can't find us. You know when we're good, you know when we're bad, and when we're bad, you forgive us and let us start over. So thank you for your love that is with us everywhere. Amen. Amen. Thanks. Back to the